Welcome to the Cornea impression. Like, comment, share, subscribe so that we can keep bringing you exclusive content such as this. This is the brand new Audi A5 and these are our first impressions about the car. Well, technically this trim is the Audi S5. So let me take you through it all. Brand new look. It's a brand new car, so it's completely new. New curvy body. Gone is the aggressive, slopey, sharp, edgy look of the A5. This is a bit more well-rounded. It is sporty and aggressive at the same time, but the car seems to have grown up. It's a merge between the A5 and the A4 because the A4 doesn't exist anymore. So A5 grown up, longer, wider, taller, all in all, a bigger, better car. But I just said better. Is it better? We'll know when we drive it. New looks, honeycomb grille, and obviously this is an Audi, so the headlights have to play a key feature. Those are one of the signature things about an Audi. So these are LED headlights which can be designed to play different patterns. So you can actually choose the kind of pattern that you want on top of this. There are little squares inside this, and those can be customized. Now, Audi is giving you 8 options for this, but I'm pretty sure down the line you can choose even to spell out your name. That's going to happen once we're going to get an app integrated and all of that stuff. This can be completely customized to be able to decide what you're saying on your LED headlights, back and front. The back has OLEDs, the front has LEDs. Beautiful. Functional air vents over here because this is the S5. You can get the tires from 18 inches all the way up to 21 inches depending on the trim level and the specs that you have. Side looks as Audi as possible. Because this is the S5, it gets a body kit. The same body kit would probably go on the S models of the regular A5. This particular has the RS wheels. These are 20 inches. Now, in the A5, the biggest thing was it used to have a very sporty or sportback design, a very coupe-ish. This is more sedanish. It's not exactly coupe-ish, but not exactly sedanish. It's somewhere in the middle. And that's how the flow of this back is over here. Now, the A5 used to come as a 2-door as well. That's been discontinued at the moment, and a convertible. Even that has been discontinued for the moment. Maybe Audi brings it back, we will see. But the interesting thing about the A5 is the lift gate. So hatchback style sedan. Just, it gets a massive boot at the back to store all your stuff, and it looks pretty cool as well. So A5 is a good looker. S5 is even a better looker. The A5 gets a regular rectangular exhaust over here. This gets quad tips. It sounds better as well. So what do you guys think of the looks of the Audi A5/S5? Let us know in the comments. In the S5, we have brand new interiors. Now, depending on the trim level, the interiors are going to vary, and the color combinations, materials, all of that are going to change as well. The same thing is on the A5. In the S5, we have these red sporty bucket seats. This is Napa leather. There's Alcantara on the doors and on the dash as well. Very, very cool looking. There's also the 3D plastic over here, which is inspired, as per me, from the Bentley Dynamica leather, something that way. That was a 3D leather, which was absolutely spectacular. Audi has done the same with plastic. And then you have carbon fiber over here, which feels good to the touch. Gloss black everywhere, which is going to get absolutely dirty very quickly. And you have to keep cleaning it. Bang & Olufsen audio system. Interactive light bar, which is new. I want to test it out and see how it works. The biggest thing Audi claims is the new infotainment, right? They have this whole new digital display over here, which curves. This is looking towards me or the driver, and then obviously this is directly for me to see. New heads-up display with augmented reality navigation and augmented reality heads-up display as well. So your maps and everything come on there. Obviously using the ones from the car, not Google Maps. Android Auto, Apple CarPlay, that's standard. All of that is there. Like I told you guys, it has all the safety systems, all of that. So the build quality, the fit and finish is good. I'm not a fan of these hard plastics that are over here, and the cheaper model you buy, the more hard plastics you save. And then for the first time ever, you have this display for the passenger. Now when I'm sitting over here, I cannot see what's going on over here. It's completely blacked out, so I have no idea what the passenger is seeing, but the passenger will have full clarity. You can obviously adjust music and a couple of other settings, and as time goes on, the passenger will be able to access more and more from this dedicated display for them. Pretty cool. Rear seats are tight for sure. I mean, they're good for adults, but anybody who's tall, they're going to get their head hit on the car. 4-seater, definitely. 5-seater makes it a bit cramped, even though the car has become longer, wider, taller. Now, this roof is a chromatic roof. It can go from complete transparency to 80% transparency. Well, 80% opacity. So it can go transparent to translucent to complete opaque, or 80% opaque at the touch of a button. Also, Audi decided that a steering wheel doesn't cut it for them. So they decided to go from a steering wheel to a squircle. Squircle or squircle? Square mixed with the steering wheel. So squircle. So yeah, it's not bad to touch, but I still prefer the old S-line steering wheels. And I'm not a fan of these haptic buttons over here. What happened to scroll and just actual buttons? What's wrong with that? Why can't we get regular buttons back? Why is it so difficult? Especially here. Okay, I get that here you want to have the new MMI and all the other features. Well, by the way, the MMI is very easy to use. It's fairly easy, and it's got all the buttons laid out, all the icons laid out very sensibly, and you don't have to scroll through many things to find out what you need to. Call me old school, but I prefer the physical buttons. At least the AC and everything is easy to control, but I would prefer physical HVAC buttons anytime. Wireless keypad, wireless pad to charge your phones, and supposed to have a cooling fan underneath it as well to make sure your phone doesn't go boom. How does the Audi A5 drive? Well, obviously, it's a great mile-munching city car and a great highway cruiser. This particular car has a 2-liter mild hybrid turbocharged system producing 204 horsepower. It's mated to a 7-speed dual clutch transmission and has front-wheel drive system. It's good for what it does. It gets all the safety features that you would need from a premium car such as this. It's comfortable and efficient on the highway and manages bends and curves exactly like an Audi does, with some amount of understeer. Now, this A5 has grown in character from before. That means the car is longer, wider and taller. So the amount of body roll has kind of increased as well. When you drive the car in comfort mode, it's smooth, relaxed, does everything easily. You move it to efficiency, there is a hint of turbo lag, but obviously gives you better fuel efficiency. Move it to dynamic and sport mode. The suspension, I do not feel any much of a difference, but I felt the steering becomes slightly heavier, and the performance on the acceleration, that increased. The entire engine and transmission setup became more responsive. That is the way this Audi drives, and it's pretty much exactly like how previous generation Audis have driven. This just feels a bit more refined and much more comfortable. It kind of feels like the A5 has grown up. So as a city and highway mile-munching car, it does the job very well. It comes with multiple safety features, ADAS systems, and all the other things that you would want from such a modern car. I personally dislike them, and I switch off every single one of them when I get in, but for most people they are important and they leave them on. 0 to 100 is roughly 9 seconds, which is a bit slow for modern standards, but I think if you want a fuel efficient regular car, that's what you're going to get no matter what you do. I'm going to try the S5 after this, and I'll let you know if it deserves that S badging or no. You can spec the A5 with multiple permutation combinations of features and trim levels. There is also a base engine which produces 150 horsepower. I doubt that's coming to the UAE because we love our larger horsepower numbers. And obviously the competition is quite strong over here, so you need to have a bit more of a powerful engine. Now we are driving the S5, the performance, well, the entry-level performance version of the Audi A5. This has a V6 engine, turbocharged and mild hybrid at the same time, 367 horsepower, all-wheel drive quattro system with a 7-speed automatic, well, technically dual clutch gearbox. Since this is the performance variant, it does 0 to 100 in 4.5 seconds. Let's see. Well, obviously it's a rolling start, but it is fast enough for those performance junkies. The car is fast enough. It sounds good. It sounds nice and aggressive and has a nice deep throaty voice to it, which is a good thing. It gives character to the car. Performance and handling is pretty decent. It goes around bends quickly. It's got a lot of grip. It is engaging. The steering feels nice and supportive. It's heavy. It gives you a decent amount of feedback. You are a bit disconnected from the chassis, but that's expected from a car like this. All in all, not bad. Pretty good. I like it. S5, not bad. I've always favored the S products over the regular cars, and sometimes even preferred the S products over the RS products, because I feel the RS products at times try too hard, whereas the S products are the perfect balance between practicality, comfort, efficiency, and all the other things that you need from a daily driver. The S5 does a great job.
The A5 starts at 200,000 dirhams.
The base price for the S5 in the UAE is 314,000 dirhams. The top of the line S5 goes up to 340,000 odd dirhams. But now you're wondering, which one do I buy? The A5 or the S5? Very tricky situation. Honestly, hand to heart, if you just want a regular car, no fuss, no thought process, no stress, go for the A5. But if you want some sense of performance, some sense of joy and passion in your car, go for the S5. I personally would go for the S5. And yes, you're going to be wondering about the pricing, but go see the competition. And I'm sure you're going to see value in this car at that point of time. Thank you for watching the Cornea impression. These are my impressions on the Audi A5 and S5. See you guys in the next video.